Hey fam, welcome to Stronger Together, Closer to God podcast. This is Minister Vernon. And in today's podcast, we're still hitting on those 7 essential nuggets we learned from 1 Corinthians 7. Take a listen to this wonderful message as we talk about the importance. This is actually one of my words for 2022, the importance of balance. From friends to lovers,
to kisses and cuddles,
we are doing it
God's way.
This is Stronger Together, Closer to God. So 7 nuggets we're talking about today from 1 Corinthians 7. And so number 1 was we should all focus on doing God's work. Number 2 is for our married couples. And it says we must also balance while doing God's work, please our spouse. And we got this from 1 Corinthians 7:33. It says, but a married man is pulled in 2 directions, for he is concerned about both the things of God and the things in the world in order to please his wife. And it also says in 1 Corinthians 7:34, and I'm both reading from the translation version, that but a married woman is concerned about the things of the world and how she may please her husband. So when God has brought you into a relationship with someone who you have married, you are to doing God's work, but God has given you the opportunity to be connected with your spouse. And so you have to figure out ways to please your spouse. Now, a lot of people think, here's the misconception, please your spouse means sex. Is that true?
That's not 100% true.
You're right. No, it's not. It's not just sex. There's more to it. And we had this discussion about that when you please your spouse, that means being the helpmate for your spouse. That means being there to connect with them. That means spending quality time. Those love languages that you probably hear so many times, those are information you want to learn about your spouse so you can provide the best way to please your spouse. It may be quality time. It might be acts of service. It might be gifts. It might be physical touch or words of affirmation. Doing those things is ways to please God, but it also pleases your spouse at the same time because you're honoring your spouse.
And doing those things could actually lead to sex.
Exactly.
With your spouse.
Right. Because
talking to the married couples now.
Yeah, talking to the married couples because as my wife brought that up, and she said, as a woman, and this is for some women, it's like that. It's the little things that you do around the house that can make a big difference in a relationship.
Absolutely. It makes you look sexy when you're cooking and makes me want you even more. Because that's one less stressor that's off my plate, that now instead of, worrying about cooking and washing the dishes and doing all that, if you as my spouse has stepped up to the plate and are doing that, then I can focus more on maybe, go and take a shower, relax. And then when that time comes, I'm not focused on, or I'm not overwhelmed or tired. You've taken that stressor off me. So now I can come in and please you.
Exactly. And we talked about that for husbands. What some of us husbands want from our spouse, from our wife, is the ability for them just to spend time with us and just sit in the environment that we are in the flow with. A lot of times when we see our spouse comes in, they might ask us to do something or need to do something, but it will turn a man on if you just come in there and you just sat and say, I just want to spend time with you and just see what you do.
And ladies, even if he's sitting there playing a video game or watching sports, or wrestling. Mine is wrestling. Mm-hmm. I'm not really into wrestling. I'll sit all day with you and hold your hand and watch a baseball game, football game, and those things. Wrestling isn't really my cup of tea, but I will sit there with you and watch it with you because I get to spend quality time with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that's what we're talking about, is that God has given us some principles, spiritual principles here. And 732 and 733 and 734 talks about it, that the obligations of husbands and wives in the marriage is not only to please God, as we talked about in that second nugget, but it's also to please our spouse. Joining us on Stronger Together, Closer to God podcast. Please continue to join us weekly as we share godly wisdom and advice to you. If you have any prayer requests or would like to sign up for a free 30-minute consultation with us, drop us a line at s2c2gpodcast@gmail.com. And if you like what you're hearing, feel free to partner with us by clicking on the Partners tab on the website. The more you give, the more we can spread the word and help us to reach our vision of bringing 1 million married couples stronger together, closer to God. Feel free to check us out on our website at s2c2gministry.com. Until next time, peace and blessings to all of you.